Everything can be hacked, and everyone.
Smith624 here, and today we're taking a quick little look into Sombra, since she was just released on console and out of PGR for everyone else. We're taking a quick look into her and all she can do, just to give players that want to try her out a little bit more knowledge about her. So, as you may know, Sombra's primary fire is her submachine gun. The submachine gun, as you can tell, doesn't do a lot of damage. She is also an offensive hero, but Sombra's main ability, even though she is an offensive hero, is not really going for kills. Or so, she's supposed to cause trouble for the enemy and the pick unit, similar to how Tracer plays. Except, she can do a little more than Tracer by doing things such as hacking the enemy, which locks down all of their abilities, preventing them from using anything such as primary fire and their secondary fire. And that only has a 10-second cooldown. Now, the interesting thing about that is it has a surprisingly big range, like so. But another interesting thing is you can also hack med packs to make it so enemies cannot use it, and if you grab one, like if you're injured, if you grab it, the health pack comes back much faster. As long as you're the one, only your team can grab it, so the enemy team can't do it, and an enemy Sombra can't unhack this. And you can refill the hack if you so. And it is costs the hack is 12 seconds long, and or the hack is infinite on health packs until it runs out. It's a very slow drain, and yeah, only your teammates and yourself can grab it. Now, the next thing about Sombra you may know is her invisibility. This will give her a 50% speed increase, so you'll go much faster and be able to go much farther. And while this is happening, you will also be invisible. However, while this is happening, you cannot fire your gun or hack anything. You can't do any of that. You only can go invisible and move to one place to another very quick, similar to Tracer again. However, you can't do damage, and you can still take damage. And if you are shot while invisible, for example, you will be knocked out of your invisibility. Now, the third and final thing to Sombra's kit, other than her ultimate, is her teleporter. The teleporter has a 15-second timer on it before it automatically self-destructs, so if you are in a heated combat situation and you're taking a lot of damage, you go back to your teleporter, it only has a 6-second cooldown afterwards, and then you can use your invisibility afterwards, such as that, to get even farther away. Now, the final thing is essentially a giant version of her hack, and it is a EMP, such as that. And all of their abilities are locked, except for the primary fire. So that means no Reinhardt shield, no Winston shield, no Zarya shield, nothing. On top of that, any shield an enemy may have are immediately drained when the Sombra when the Sombra ult is popped. For example, a Zarya shield will immediately be taken away. A Lucio barrier will immediately be taken away. And the enemy team will not be able to access that. However, ults that have already started, certain ults will still keep going afterwards if they were already started before the hack or EMP goes off. And those are such examples are Lucio's, or not Lucio's, sorry, Zenyatta's ult, his Embraced Harmony, his Tranquility will not be disrupted after he has started it and he gets hacked. Neither will Genji's Dragon Blade or Hanzo's Dragons. Once those have been released, they will keep going even after if Sombra hacks the enemy that is released. Now, an interesting quirk, by the way, that you may or may not want to use as Sombra if you don't want to use your teleporter is when invisible and you jump. Or excuse me, not when you're invisible, but when you jump and then pop your EMP, you'll actually do a double jump, such as this. It's only a minor jump, but it can get you to higher places than you were originally. For example, oh yeah, that's another thing I would like to mention. Sombra's ult is one of the fastest charging ults. The only ult that might be faster as a starting build is Hanzo's ult, and that is only if you can get 12 shots perfectly aimed, fully charged. But Sombra has one of the fastest charging ults in the game. Now, as I was saying earlier, Sombra gets like sort of a double jump with her EMP. So some ledges you can make that you weren't previously able to make. And if you want basic Sombra strats, simply hack a med kit, put your teleporter back in there, run into the fight, you start getting damaged too badly, teleport back, hack it again, and rinse and repeat. This is a great way for a Sombra to keep putting heavy fire onto the enemy team, while also putting herself at minimum risk. Now, I may have forgotten to throw my beacon. Now, there are two things also to note about the beacon, and that is the beacon itself can be destroyed. It is on the ground, so it can be destroyed, and it is visible to enemies, so they can see it, and they might just camp it. So, be careful if you are going to go back to a beacon. Beacons can also be deflected by a Genji sword, so be careful about that too. But other than that, that has been a simple guide into what Sombra's kit is and the potential she has, and I'm pretty excited to see what she can do in the meta. It'll be a very interesting thing to see, and I'm looking forward to it. However, for everyone that's playing currently, for the right now, please don't play Sombra in Comp Season 2. It throws off the meta already more than Blizzard has thrown it off with the recent patch. But if you want more about that, go watch my previews. And until next time, I have been your host, Steve Smith, and if you stayed till the end of this video, here's Sombra's booty for you. I want you to comment down below also, Sombra booty. And I will see you all in the next episode. Farewell, guys.